She walked into her future in-law's mansion dressed like she had nothing, on purpose. Emma stood in front of the mansion gate, her fingers trembling slightly as she buttoned her worn coat. The fabric was thin. The shoes on her feet were old, cracked at the edges. Anyone passing by would assume she didn't belong there, and that was exactly the point. She had left behind her designer dress, her watch worth more than most monthly salaries, and the car parked 2 streets away. Tonight, she wasn't the founder. She wasn't the CEO. Tonight, she was just Emma, the woman Daniel claimed to love, the woman his parents had never met. The door opened before she could knock. Daniel smiled when he saw her. "You made it." But the moment his mother appeared behind him, her eyes dropped. Shoes, coat, bag. Her smile thinned instantly. "Oh," she said. "Hello?" "Hello, ma'am," Emma replied politely. Inside, everything sparkled. Crystal lights, marble floors, furniture untouched by time. Emma felt every step echo louder than it should. Daniel's father didn't even stand. "So," he said from his chair, looking her up and down, "you're the one?" Emma nodded. "Yes, sir." Dinner was formal, heavy, silent. Questions came like quiet interrogations. Where did you study? Do you rent or live with family? Daniel has high ambitions, you know. Emma answered calmly, honestly, simply. With every answer, their expressions tightened. At one point, Daniel's mother leaned close and whispered, "You don't look like the type he usually dates." Emma met her eyes. People often say that. A forced smile followed. Midway through dinner, Daniel excused himself to take a call. The moment he left, the room changed. "So tell me," his father said coldly, "what exactly do you bring into this relationship?" The words cut sharper than he intended. Emma paused. "I bring loyalty, hard work, respect." He scoffed lightly. "Love doesn't pay mortgages." His mother added, "We just want what's best for our son." Emma nodded slowly. "Of course you do." From the hallway, they heard them whisper, "She's clearly struggling. He deserves someone stable. This could become a burden." Emma stood frozen, her throat tight, not with sadness, but with disbelief. Still, she stayed silent. When Daniel returned, dessert was served, but Emma barely touched it. Then Daniel's father spoke again. "If you're expecting support from Daniel," he said bluntly, "you should know our position." The room fell quiet. Emma slowly placed her fork down. "No," she said softly, "I'm not expecting support." She reached into her worn bag, the same bag they had judged all evening. She pulled out a single envelope and placed it on the table. "Actually," she continued, "I came tonight to decide something important." Daniel frowned. "Emma, what's this?" His father opened the envelope. The color drained from his face. His hands began to shake. The room froze. Daniel's father stared at the documents again, as if the words might change if he looked long enough. "This valuation, this company, it's worth more than I imagined." Daniel's mother's voice softened instantly. "You're the CEO?" she asked again, slowly. Emma nodded. "Yes." A heavy silence filled the room. Then Daniel's mother stood up, this time with a smile that hadn't existed all evening. "My dear," she said gently, "why didn't you tell us earlier?" Emma didn't answer. Daniel's father cleared his throat, his tone completely different now. "You're exactly the kind of woman our son should marry. Strong, intelligent, independent." Emma felt the shift, sudden, obvious, uncomfortable. Daniel looked relieved. "See," he said quietly, "they understand now." Emma stood. "No," she said calmly, "now they calculate." The smile on Daniel's mother's face faded. "We were just surprised," she said. "We want you as family." Emma took a slow breath. "When you thought I was poor, you questioned my value. When you thought I was nothing, you worried I'd be a burden." She looked directly at Daniel's father. "And now that you know my worth in numbers, you offer me marriage." The room went silent again. Daniel's father tried to respond. "That's not—" "It is," Emma said gently, "and that's why my answer is no." Daniel stepped forward. "Emma?" She turned to him, eyes steady. "I wanted to marry into a family that would respect me even at my lowest, not celebrate me only at my highest." Daniel's mother's voice broke. "Please, don't punish us for our mistake." Emma picked up her coat. "This isn't punishment," she said quietly. "It's self-respect." She paused at the door, then added, "I loved your son, but love should never come with conditions." She walked out without waiting for a reply. Weeks later, Daniel's parents heard her name again, not at a dinner table, but on the news. The same woman they had dismissed was now signing a global partnership deal. Daniel stood beside the television, silent. This time there was no envelope, no explanation, only regret. Never marry into a place that only values you after discovering your worth.